EA Cricket 2007 is the most iconic cricket game of all time, no questions asked. Cricket 22 is one of the most well-rounded cricket games of all time. Two games that came out 15 years apart, with completely different approaches and gameplay elements. Let's put them against each other, compare every little aspect, and try to find out which game is better. Cricket 22 wasn't as hyped up as some others. Big Ant Studios had to deliver here after Cricket 19, which was above average at best, and even before that every game felt the same. Of course, they made two really good games, DBC 14 and Ashes 17, which still are two of the best cricket titles ever. Let's get back to 22. The all-new career mode was heavily advertised, but many of us didn't expect much from it because cricket games and creative game modes rarely go together. But here we got training drills, cutscenes, treadmills, bench presses, sponsorships, interviews and press conferences. I mean, so many exciting things that we have never seen in a cricket game. And it's not an exaggeration by any means. We have literally never had a cutscene with this level of detail ever in any cricket game. But after a while, the career mode is more or less the same from previous games. But the thing is, you can't really add anything more. The only thing I can think of is actual stories like NBA 2K or maybe free roam in dressing rooms and training areas. Maybe they can find something to add to the next game's career mode, but I don't think it'll be all that different from Cricket 22. Playing matches, performing well, moving to the next level and doing it all over again. Which sounds boring and repetitive, but anyone who has played these games know it's anything but stale. You are constantly in new situations like a huge run chase or playing for a draw or bowling on a green track where batsmen are struggling to even touch the ball. These are all completely different situations, which is kind of something that is unique to cricket because of so many different aspects of the game, different formats, different skills, different roles. But anyway, if you even like cricket a little, you will spend at least a few dozen hours here with the career mode. The one and only cricket game mode that even comes close to the career mode in 22 is the Ashes mode in Cricket 2007. So it is kind of a nice similarity between these two because they have the only worthwhile game modes. On the gameplay side, Cricket 22 is probably the closest thing to perfection. Big Ant Studios have made 6 games in total, each game improving a little from the previous entry, or in Cricket 19's case, trying something completely new. EA made 8 games in total, starting from Cricket 96. But 2007 and 2009 are very different from the rest, so there is that. Big Ant Studios have improved almost every time with their gameplay mechanics. Bowling especially has become so much better than it was in DBC 14 for example. You will enjoy bowling as much if not more than batting in Cricket 22. You have so many options, so many tactics, setting super aggressive fields and swinging and spinning the ball all over the place never gets old. Even talking about it makes me want to go back and bowl a few overs. It was so good that I actually started a career with a full-on bowler who bats at number 10. I have never done that. In fact, if you had told me to do it before 22's launch, I would have legit laughed in your face. Bowling is just that much fun. Spinners, pacers, it does not matter. Batting has always been excellent from their very first game. Even their weaker games, DBC 17 and Cricket 19 have great batting systems. First off, it's that freedom of being able to play wherever you want, and then it's the realism. For example, drives away from the body are very risky, especially if the ball is swinging. Many of us are cricket fans who watch every ball in a test match because of those reasons, and it's so satisfying to experience them in a game, and this is the first time that they nail down everything. The only other game that comes close is Ashes 2017, which was also incredibly realistic and accurate to real life cricket. But Cricket 22's current version is just better. It beats Ashes 17 at its own game. Cricket 2007 is made by EA and at their peak as well. Now EA doesn't have the same reputation, but back then they made some amazing games. Cricket 2007 was one of them. The game was flashy and fast-paced with gameplay elements that hooked us for a long time. The Ashes mode was and still is a masterclass on how to make game modes in sports games. You are taken through the 2006 Ashes series, which, to put it lightly, is one of the greatest test series in cricket history. With real-life footage, the game pulls you in. From there on, the amazing gameplay and thoughtful challenges keep you engaged. 2007 had a ridiculously good soundtrack which matched the feel of the game. One more iconic thing about the game. Gameplay was very simple but surprisingly never got boring or stale. I mean, you're pretty much using the same 3 or 4 buttons, yet you never want to stop. Cricket 22 has shots upon shots upon shots. The game literally has every imaginable cricket shot, but 15 years ago, we were lucky if we got all the traditional shots. Of course, Cricket 2007 does have a good variety, but the most unorthodox shot in the game was the reverse sweep. So no scoops or ramps or switch hits like Cricket 22, which has 3 or 4 variations of the sweep. Just 4 variations of the same shot. But even without a huge variety of shots, 2007 has an addictive batting system. Why? Because whatever shots the game does have, it is done right. There are maybe 1 or 2 shot animations that look ugly or don't make sense, but almost everything is top quality. The game is also not a simulation. You don't really need to leave or defend any balls. Even on the hardest difficulty, you can hit 6 after 6 after 6, and you don't need to be all that good either. So if realism is what you want in your game, then Cricket 2007 might not be for you. Pretty much the only way to get out is to play the worst imaginable shot. If you really focus, you will never get out. If someone challenges you to score 1,000 runs in a test match, you probably can do it. Most games that don't have a level of challenge don't keep your attention for too long. Once you figure everything out, you slowly start losing interest, but not Cricket 2007, which has somehow managed to keep us playing for 15 years. And it's not like there are only a few playing it. The game is as popular as it has ever been. Playing the game with someone else is just awesome. Whether you both play for the same team or against each other, it does not matter. It's very competitive and very much fun. Of course, until someone gets mad and starts using cheap tricks, which there are plenty of. Of course, if graphics matter to you, there is only one choice, but which is the better game overall? I think even then it is Cricket 22, and this is coming from a huge Cricket 2007 fan. I mean, I don't think there has even been 1 year in the last 15 where I haven't played the game. But I think objectively 22 is better. It has better gameplay because of how much freedom and options it gives you both while batting and bowling. Career mode is amazing, the Ashes mode is also amazing, so it is a tie there. But yeah, Cricket 22 is the ultimate game in my opinion. What's your pick? Let me know in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the channel while you're down there if you haven't already. It's a free way to show support. Like and comment. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.
Good bit of timing there.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Edged.